What's up, y'all? This is Carla, aka Seela the Poet, and I just wanted to do a clip. It's been a minute. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's keeping the faith and staying strong during this time of difficulty in the world. My thoughts today are on anarchy. So if you check out the t-shirt that I'm wearing, it has the A symbol on it, and that's a symbol of anarchy. So, me being goth, I think about subjects like anarchy. So, I'll start off with the definition. Anarchy is a state of disorder due to an absence of non recognition or authority, or it's the absence of government and absolute freedom of the individual regarded as a political ideal. It can also refer to society being constituted without authorities or a governing body, and the word was first used in 1539, which referred to an absence of government. So, I used to be a part of a Christian anarchist group online, and I ended up leaving that group, because I realized that I may not be a complete anarchist. I do believe that society needs some version of rules and boundaries just because our world is just so crazy. And there's so many different people with so many different ideologies and so many different cultures where certain things are respected in one culture while other things may not be allowed in other cultures. So there needs to be some sort of boundary so that people are not violating each other and committing crimes against each other. So I read a scripture that in Acts 5:29, which stated that we must obey God rather than men. So that's a scripture that a lot of Christian anarchists point to, kind of that explains their beliefs about why we should govern ourselves. There's also other biblical reasons why. In 1 John 5, verse 19, it states, "We know that we are of God, and that the whole world lies in the power of the evil one." So it's this idea that the worldly system is kind of tainted by Satan. The politics, the economics, the education, the entertainment, and even some religions are under the power of the enemy, under God's arch enemy, Satan, or the evil one. This is listed in the Bible, this verse, and it's listed there for a reason. So I'm doing some more research into it just so that I can understand exactly what they're trying to say here. But I think it basically speaks to the corruption that are in a lot of governmental systems and a lot of different institutions that we have in society. So anarchy. Thinking about anarchy, I think that a lot of kind of like the goth community are in their own way anarchists because basically we are basically, a subculture, and we are purposefully being outside of mainstream culture. We are purposefully making sure that we are not followers. We're making sure that we are rebelling actively against the culture. And even in Christianity, a lot of believers, I've heard it said that we're called to be countercultural, meaning that we push back against the culture that kind of just wants to kind of brainwash you and make you believe propaganda and just kind of follow every fad. And the thing is that, it's important for people to be free thinking. It's important for people to form their own value systems. It's important to know where you begin and where other people end. So my thoughts on anarchy. I think in a sense, some people really are anarchists, but not like in a bad way. Anarchy, the subject of it can actually be good because if you are basically living in anarchy against things that you know are wrong, if you are not subscribing to things that are toxic, if you are not, trying to be a clone or a carbon copy of what society states that you should be, how you should dress, how you should speak, what you should accomplish, then in a sense you're an anarchist, So I guess in a sense I consider myself an anarchist in that way, because I'm not trying to live my life following other people. I think it's important to have your own voice. It's important to know who you are. It's important to love yourself, to know your self-worth, to know that you're a voice in this world. And you don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to follow anybody. You don't have to idolize anybody. You can connect with yourself, find out who you really are, what you're really about, and just stand firm and stand strong in that. But just know that if you're original and you're unique, then what will end up happening is you might be branded an anarchist to other people. Because like I said, anarchy is basically, kind of rebelling against the mainstream, not jumping on the bandwagon, and, not following after everyone else. So those are just my thoughts on anarchy. And I hope that everybody continues to stay safe during the epidemic. God bless everybody. I hope you enjoy your Saturday night. I'm about to go and pick up my kids in a little bit. I gotta do some errands. But everybody stay blessed and take care. I'll be posting some new content soon. All right? Peace.